It was clearly a faulty Zerk.
Okay.
We didn't use it at all, but it was snapped off as I was going to grease everything to make sure it was there. There was a broken one, so we're going to fix it.
So that's the tongue, and you can slide the tongue along that bar. Show the people how you can slide the tongue, Steve.
So with the pin removed, you're able to slide this along and then go to one of the side placements or come back to center position. This one though is considerably nicer. This had originally been 2 bolts, and then to move it to these different offset positions, you'd have to take this bolt completely off, loosen this one, and I thought, no, not gonna do that. So here I have this already installed. We can pop that out, and this comes right off, like that, and then I can now more easily adjust it left and right. So I'm liking that considerably more than having socket sets. So that's the modifications over here. And then final project here is replacing the 1 7/8 inch coupler with a new 2-inch coupler. And that'll be a quick, easy fix. It's 2 bolts, and then done. And then that way, everything here in the pole barn is 2-inch ball ready, and I don't have to be swapping out different size balls. As I said earlier, I have no idea why you'd have a 2-inch and a 1 7/8 inch ball. That seems like just a ridiculous system, and we're gonna do away with it. So the quick win was that at the store, the new tongues came in 2-inch and 2.5 inch for the trailer tongue here, and I hadn't measured, so I was contemplating, do I get 2-inch or 2.5 inch? Went with the 2.5 inch, and that was the correct choice, so that was good. So that was a quick win. The not so quick win is you can see that there's the original hole, and here's where I actually need a hole. So we'll be getting a metal drill bit and some oil and work through that hole, and that's life. Well, okay, I have avoided this moment, which is the fixing of the grease zert. I've done all the other modifications, and I have no choice but to get busy with this project, and that is to see if I can replace the zert that has broken off in the flail mower. So I'll have to use an extraction tool, and then hopefully these 6mm new zert fittings will be the correct thread and size for the flail mower. I couldn't find anything online to tell me which ones to get, but I figured metric, given the fact it was made in Italy, and it looked closest to 6mm to me. All right, so to start with, that hole right at the top, that is where I removed a good zert grease fitting, just so that I could get the measurement of what I was looking for, because again, the other ones broke off and I don't have the other part. So it is what it is. So here's a moment of truth. Let's see how this fits in here. So this is one of the new ones, 6mm metric grease fitting, and let's see how that fits. Certainly don't want to cross thread it. That would be tragic, but that is fitting really nice. So yep, I think we got the right size. And so I'll snug that one down, and then put the original where the other one is broken off. And that I'm gonna have to jack this up, because of course there is a zert fitting way down on the bottom. You can see the hole. And that still has the remnant of the broken grease fitting. And it has to be under the flail mower because that's how these things are. That's kind of like a unwritten law right there. Can't be the Zert fitting on the top that I just replaced. Has to be one on the bottom. Well, friends, that was currently an epic fail. It's not budging at all. Looks like we're going to be drilling that out and rethreading and then going back to the store for a bigger grease fitting. I drilled out the rest of the grease fitting that was in there and figured I have nothing to lose, and so hammered and ratcheted in a 6mm fitting. It's in there, it's tight, and now together we'll see if it actually takes any grease. Have to put a plug in for this lock and lube. This is another one of those game changers I'm always referring to. But this system gives you a real secure connection to the grease fittings and is so much easier to use than the traditional fittings that come with these grease guns. I wish I had known about this a long, long time ago. Let's see if it takes the grease. I'll call that a success, at least temporarily. We'll take it. Thumbs up.
We decided to take a break halfway through our trail to point out what has changed. So I will show you if I can flip this. So here's the trail that we cut, and here's what we didn't cut. So I don't know, I'm a little underwhelmed, I have to say. There's not cut, cut, not cut.
Dramatic difference, really. Dramatic.
We worked an awfully long time on that flail mower.
Yeah, we did.
For kind of an underwhelming first trail experience.
Yeah.
Huh.